Hey everyone, John Runner 88 here with another toy review. This time it is ARC Trooper 5s from the Vintage Collection. And this is an awesome figure. I'm so excited that he popped up today at work. We got a case of him in, and yeah, I got him and Hondo, and I'm just like, he's so good. Like, Hasbro did such a great job with this wave. I passed on the Chirrut Emway and the Luke. You know, I'm not a huge fan of the Luke. I mean, he looks really good. I'm just not in any rush to get him. But definitely fives. Like, I love the Clone Wars. I watched all of it. Um, watched it from when it premiere. Like, I saw it. I didn't see it in the theaters. I don't think. I don't think I did. I may have, but um, again, that was just like it was just like the first three episodes, so it was a little forgettable as far as a movie, especially a Star Wars movie. But the series is amazing, and Fives is amazing. This is just like I don't have any vintage collection troopers. Surprisingly, I've got a lot of like the older ones in here. And like a lot of them still hold up articulation wise. The only downfall being like the hips. Like, a lot of vintage collection figures these days have the like swivel and ball thigh hips and stuff, so they get like a lot of movement and poseability with that. But yeah, this guy is incredible. I know that plenty of people have been getting those 3 packs, and it's basically the same figure with just different head sculpts, different helmets, paint jobs. Um, but the body is basically the same, and it's just a phenomenal body, and like he's got all of his accessories on him, which is awesome. He's got his pistols. It's like long blaster. I know there's the names for him, but I don't know them offhand. And then his little blaster actually pegs in this little peg hole, which is really cool. It's a little loose. You can probably maybe bulk up just the little like ammo magazine and just get it to slide in there a little bit better, or just use like another blaster that I have from an older figure. Um, his little viewfinder goes down. It's a little like it tilts to the side a little bit. The other one was like that too. There's 2 in a pack. They come well assorted this time. The wave with the power droid, it was like one power droid in the box, and then there's like 3 Commander Wolves. Just like why are you making the power droid hard to find for no reason? Um, but yeah, this wave it's 2 of each character per box, which is nice. Everybody gets their fair shake at the figures. So, but yeah, his paint job is awesome. There's one little issue I have with mine is the this side droops down a little bit. You can even see that little line where the visor is supposed to like match up with the paint app. But I'm just gonna like go over that with like a little bit of paint and just like clean that up, and just like even it out because it's just the evenness like doesn't go straight across. And just if I just like add that little tiny bit of black there, it'll just make it look fine. Even if it droops down a little bit, it won't be as noticeable as much as like it not lining up all the way across. And then he's missing like that gray strip around like the back of the helmet, and I'll probably add that too. But yeah, he's phenomenal. Like, and then they didn't have to do this. Put the heads under it. Like, we would have been happy if it was just the helmets. We wouldn't have been happy. We would have been content, I suppose. Um, but he's got a little tattoo. He's got a great likeness to the actor, Tamara Morrison. Even though he never played this character, but looks great. He's got the kind of flat top hairdo. He's got the little widow's peak going on. Yeah, my biggest issue with this figure is just, it's already happening now. Stand up. His blaster, it's very flimsy plastic. Like, this is garbage. Shouldn't have even bothered including it, just because they never even use these things. They either use their pistols, or they always use their pistols. ARC troopers, for the most part, they whip their pistols out, get the job done. Yeah, my other issue is the pistols are like, it's not that they're small, it's that they're thin. They're like super thin, and they don't stay in here very easily. Like, turn them upside down, give them a little shake. One of them fell out. Like, you can stuff them in there and they'll be fine, but he holds them really well. But they are very, very thin, and they're just like, you'll probably lose them if you're not keeping track. Get in there. There we go. But yeah, he can get everything on his guy. This piece is like separate, which is like a smart move for Hasbro, because they can, pop the head off, take this off, you get a clone body. It's missing those like 2 little notches there, which I don't know why they didn't include that, because then you could just use this on any clone trooper and just make like a new clone trooper body, which is what they should have done with Rex. But they're not doing that with Rex for whatever reason. They're just reusing that old mode. I passed on Commander Wolf because he was using that non-articulated torso. In Vintage Collection, if they don't have an articulated torso, I'm like so turned off by it. It's just like so much better. Like, a waist swivel is alright, but like when you've got like this ball torso, like, it's just like you can make him so much more expressive, like running and like looking up, or just getting a little more dynamic posing out of him. And articulation, it's all there. He's got the double ball joint head, so can't move too much. And his chin does poke out a little bit from underneath the helmet. You can't really see it because my lighting sucks, but pokes out a little bit, but it blends in with like his pauldron right here, so you can't really tell. His articulation, he's got, typical shoulder, elbow. For some reason, they only did like the up and down they did the up and down for both hands, which I don't think works very well. I know some people are like, oh, why are they giving them a side to side and an up and down? I like the side to side because it helps when you're trying to get them to like hold a blaster on like the other side, because you've got this hand which can go up and down to like hold the gun, at up like at different angle, and then this hand is good when it can, get underneath the gun and you can kind of wrap it around a little bit. But you can't do that with this. So that's one little downside I have, is that it's too up and down hand or wrist pivots there. He does have the ball jointed legs, and he's got like the swivel thigh. Mine, I needed to really get in there. It took a while. I had to really get in there. I flipped these up. Thankfully, they're like pretty, you can move them around a little bit. His little flaps. And I could get him up, and I had to really like crack his upper thigh to get that to start swiveling, because it it was sticking a little bit, but everything else. And they do have the rocker ankles, which on him, it's really good. They get a nice like thick heel. On Hondo though, and when I do my review on him, yeah, you back there, I see you. I know the clones don't see you, but I can see you. They need to not do his kind of foot articulation again. He's got the rockers, but I almost like broke his foot in half, and I'll explain it more in my video review for him. But yeah, this one is fine because he's got a big chunky heel. Yeah, if you push it too hard, you'll probably snap it off, but that goes for everything on these figures. On anything, you push it too hard, it's gonna break. But He is just a phenomenal figure. I absolutely love him. He looks so good. The paint is great. He's not like weathered or anything, but I that's fine. He's got so much going on. One other thing, I don't know why they've been doing this. They did it with I don't collect 6-inch, but I saw with some of the new like the new Clone Troopers 6-inch Black Series sculpt they've been putting out. They keep attached like why is the knee guard being attached to like the top like the thigh armor here? That does not look good to me when they're like bending down. All of those troopers, it's attached to the shin. You can see it right on that guy there. Like when you kneel down to like fire a weapon, you don't want this like sticking into the ground. You want that down here to cover your knee so you don't get your knees scraped up. That's what it's for. It's a knee pad. So that's my only issue with like the design of the armor. But other than that, he's got the torso. He's got all the articulation. Rex should be this. He should be this sculpt. Change out the forearms, the shins, because you know what? Maybe they did that so that they could use it with more figures. That could have been them thinking for the future, actually. Still don't like it, but that makes sense if, like, they plan on just swapping shins out for, like, shins and feet for ARC Trooper and not having to, use less plastic as far as, like, doing that. I think I figured that one out. Don't like it, but I figured it out. It's to be more versatile, I think. But onto the other issue. Who the hell is that guy? I know he's a clone, but who the hell is it? Because that is not Fives. He doesn't have his, like, facial hair. He doesn't have his tattoo. His hair, he's never had a hairdo like that. Who the hell is that guy? You can't just he's a character. He was in how many seasons? Like, I forget what season he died in, but I think it was like 6 or something. But he's a great character. Also, the helmet's out of like the frame. So are they gonna like when they come out with like Jesse and Echo on the cards? Are they just gonna like maybe change like the chest paint and then just be like, oh, that's Jesse and that's Echo, right? That's them. Because they're all clones, because they all look the same, right? Get it? It's a joke. It's Hasbro's joke. It's not a good joke, but it's Hasbro's joke. This is Fives. This is a great Fives. He's an awesome Fives. Get him. If you can find him, get him. And that is my review of Fives. ARC Trooper Fives. You can focus on him, get a nice shot for the end. Are you going to do that for me? It's not going to. Put my hand back here. There we go. And it went out of focus again. But that's ARC Trooper Fives. I'll put him back here. Focus on him a little bit better. There we go. It's my review for ARC Trooper Fives. If you see him, get him. He's awesome. And thank you for watching, guys.